Well, hello and welcome people of the internet back to our God of Weapons run, trying to beat every, or I should say Calamity 5 with every class and every aspect. Today we're going to be playing the Warlock and more specifically the Shaman, so our magic power modifiers are going to be a little bit more effective, but most importantly we are going to get an additional 50% area of effect modifier. Now, area of effect I found is a little bit unclear in this game how it works. Typically, if you have spells or different weapons that would use area of effect as a modifier, for example, a staff of fireball, you would expect to see some kind of like how much area of effect it actually affects. However, a lot of the weapons here, like for example, the electric wand, specifically target enemies. Now, I would assume that something like this wouldn't be affected by area of effect, but one could make the argument that its area of effect is actually the distance at which the lightning bolts travel, or how many bounces you get. Now, I don't think that AoE actually affects this. I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate here. Same thing could be said for like Fire Wand. Shoots 3 firebolts that deal 30 or 80% of your magic burning damage. Now, I believe that area of effect would actually increase the size of the fireballs that it shoots out, though that is also something that seems a little bit odd in the way it's worded. But we have, for example, here with the Ice Wand. This specifically says that the ice spheres grow 20% larger for each adjacent enchanted weapon. So we are going to be playing with the ice wand here to start, since we know for a fact that the projectiles increase in size, which leads me to believe that AoE would also affect this fire wand. But I would kind of wish that there was some kind of indicator here of what is actually affected by area of effect, rather than just kind of figuring it out on the fly. So we are going to go with the ice weapon. We're going to be starting with the shaman starting item, which is a scorpion tail, which basically any weapon next to this is going to, or any weapon next to this, when it hits an enemy, is going to create a poison cloud. And that damage is going to scale with our magic power. Enemies that die inside the poison cloud are going to explode into more poison clouds, so it's just going to trigger off each other and deal more damage. So we're going to be going with that one, and of course, Calamity 5. In order to beat it with Shaman. So let's go ahead and get going. I think before we start, I do have some upgrades here. Let me just go ahead and increase our magic power once, I suppose. I've been using most of my upgrades here just to get more items and more weapons, because overall the game is more fun when you have more options and when you're not seeing the same items pop up time and time again. It allows for a little bit more variability. So you can kind of see that the ice balls, if you're familiar with what they look like when you don't have the AoE, they're already a bit bigger. They're kind of already like they're tier 2 when they're next to multiple other enchanted items. So that's kind of like what we're getting here for the boosted AoE here for being a shaman. So let's go ahead and open up these spaces here. Now, one of the weird things about the magic items, while they are pretty powerful, they are very strangely shaped. So fortunately, we're not really going to have a lot of like aesthetically pleasing build outs here. Yeah, the Staff of Fireball is one that I want to pick up here now. Am I going to be able to actually slot it in here? I'm not quite certain. Maybe we can. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We got a space slotted in. Nice. So I definitely want to play around with this weapon here. Look at that. We got perfect scorpion tail synergy here. And yeah, if I could find an experience item, although we do have the lifesteal, I think I'm just going to grab the lifesteal early on. Typically, I like to go I'm going to do a couple more scroll through, see if I can't find, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Because we have that, I'm going to get rid of our lifesteal for right now. Slot this in. I want to get as much experience as I can early on. So that way we can really open up our inventory, especially like I was saying with these magic items. A lot of them have like these weird like knobs and twists and bends and strange shapes, and it's a little bit more difficult than playing with like fists, which are all rectangles, and swords and daggers, which are all just straight lines. So you got to do a little bit of finagling with the magic items. They're a little bit more difficult to play with, but they're pretty powerful if you can get them working properly. You get a lot of AoE, you got a lot of like piercing power, stuff like that. Okay, do you have another ice wand here? So I'm going to try and build into these, hopefully. Yeah, I can't build into another one just yet because I don't have the space for it. These come around often enough that I'm okay just kind of leaving it be. Here we go. Let's get a little bit more experience. I do want some more. I want some dice to fill in these spaces. Just kind of looking over my options here. Okay, I'm gonna save the gold. Oh, actually, no, our rerolls are still pretty cheap. There we go. Okay, so we'll grab 1 dice. Go to the next floor. Don't want to spend all my gold just rerolling. Oh boy, get myself stuck in the corner. Don't be stuck in the corner. There we go. Nice, 3 levels up. We'd love to see that. Let's go ahead and open up these spaces here, so that way hopefully I can put a staff of fireball over here. There we go. Okay, let's see. We do have another ice wand. Do I want to pick that up right now? If I do, I kind of lose out on the fact that we could pick up another staff of fireball. They come around often enough, again, like I said last time, so hold out on there. Although maybe we're just going to pick it up. Okay, we're just going to pick it up right now. Ah, dang it. Okay. that's fine. Okay, maybe I can make this work. So if I go ahead and slot this up here, I do have enough spaces for it. The question is, do I have proper placement for it? I probably do. The question is just yeah, I would need like a space here. Yeah, literally any direction I need a space here. Okay, I'm okay getting rid of this for now just because they're a dime dozen. They come up all the time. At this point, I would rather have the fireballs do a little bit more AoE damage. However, later on, I'm definitely going to want to focus on the ice wands, since if we can get enough ice wands, we can fairly consistently apply enough cold to elite enemies to freeze them and kind of take them out of the fight. So it kind of renders them, for the most part, useless, which is definitely something that we're going to be looking to do. Nice. So we get rewarded here. We end up getting a tier 2 wand. And of course, we're touching 3 different things, so it's going to make these absolutely massive. Let's see here. We've got another staff here. Yeah, not enough space to make that work just yet. Another wand here. I don't think can make that work super easily. I think I'm just going to take this crate collar. Hopefully we can get some free levels out of it. And I'm just going to take the extra resource gain just to fill that out. We'll likely get rid of that later down the road. And we'll take a little bit of lifesteal here. Not going to be the ideal early start here that I'd really want to have. But, you know, we're making it work. We're making it work. I would like to have a lot more experience gain. Unfortunately, we're not being so lucky, and we're not finding it. That's okay. We'll get a little bit more gold, which will allow us to reroll a little bit more, and then, hey, what do you know? We might actually find some experience, or we'll find it like my, well, not really play testing, but playing off camera earlier this morning and give me just like 4 mystical skulls all in level 19. It's like, game, I don't know if you knew this, but we don't need these anymore. We do not, in fact, need these anymore. Okay, here's another dice. We'll pick that up. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we're getting a lot of these staffs now. Okay, there's a little bit more experience. I'm not going to go for this little... Am I going to go for this right now? We'll pick it up. Worst case, we sell it off in a little bit. And I'm also going to grab this right here. We'll go to the next floor. While we do get a boost for magic power, it's only 10%. So we're really looking for, like, larger scale magic power gains. The onesie twosies, 3s, 4s, you know, not all that impressive. We want like 10 magic power. Boom, give us an extra 1. Heck yeah. Oh, there we go, free level. That's why we get the barrels. Get some invuln. And look at that. Nice little 4 levels up. Fantastic. And, oh man, do I want to go with this Ruby? Ruby Staff is very weird in this build. Oh man, it does attack fast, but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to slot this in. Okay, we gotta... Wait, can I not slot... Oh, this is such a weird shape. It's flipped from what I think it should be. So, that being the case... Well, I can just move this and slot it in. There we go. Let's see here. What else can we get? Well, here's another Ice Wand. Might as well just do one of... Actually, we can do this. Bring this in here. Which one's touching the most? That one's touching the most. So let's go ahead and combine these. Slot this over here. Make it look pretty. Make it look pretty. And do some more rerolls. Do we want vitality and recovery? Yeah, we're gonna take the potion belt here. And we have another tier 2, which literally slots so quite nicely into that space. It's almost like it was made for it. Yeah, we're doing a lot of hits here, so we're going to have to find some additional life steal for sure. Make sure we can stay nice and healthy. One could argue the best way to stay healthy is just not get hit, but let's be honest. I get the brain of a tank. I like taking the hits. What do we got here? What do we got? Do we go for more luck? Oh, nope. We go for the tier 3. Get rid of this tier 1. Get out of my face. I am going to go for the more range. More enemies might be a little scary. But this is kind of another way to grab some nice experience. Ooh, that's pretty nice, though. There's the crystal ball. Although there's also the potion amulet. Okay, so we got some stuff that we got to figure out here. So I think at this point, let's see here. How do I want to fit this in? So I think the best way to fit this in is going to be to... Let's see. So if I get rid of this, slot this down. I need to fill this in. Let's do this. It's not really doing all that much. Wait, so if I do this, I do this, slot this down here. That kind of screwed me up. But we can do this. Magic ball in there. Boom. And then health, experience gain, resource gain. Is it worth giving up? It's probably worth giving up the star amulet to get this in here. And then, again, we're going to make it pretty. Put all our experience next to each other. Put that there. And we are good to rock and roll, though I'm going to cycle through. Okay, I think... Where's our luck at? Our luck is at 18. I'm going to luck in a hand glass just in case we need it for next round. Oh, that was a lot of barrels. Okay, cool. We got some nice level ups. So let's go ahead and open these up. That was not the best. Actually, that might be an okay shape later on. Flame wand. Do we want the flame wand? So here's the thing. I've tried the flame wand before, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Honestly, at this point, can I fit it in anywhere? I have what, 6 slots open. This takes up 6. Ooh, I would have to do some major... Let's see if we can do some rearranging here. Let's go ahead and do something like this. This isn't tall enough, though, right? No. It doesn't only need to be 4. It's literally reverse of what I need, though. God dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, so if we do something like this, we do this, we do this, we do this. Is this going to help me out at all? Haha. Haha. So we have wizardry. We have completed the wizardry. Okay, now do I want the hand glass? I do. The question is where can I make it work? Where can I make it work? Is it worth losing some experience gain? We're at 41 extra % experience. Nope. We're just going to skip it. We don't need it. We just dodge. We just play better. We just play better. We get good. And then we don't have to worry about it. Or we get things like invulnerability. And then we don't have to worry about it literally at all. Nice. Keep chaining those invulns. We love it. Invuln in here? No, but that's okay. Look at that. Not even relevant. Full health. Perfect play. We can get a bunch more resources. We lose a lot of range if we do that, though. Kind of like having my range. Like having my home on it, too. Okay, let's get some more experience. Let's do... Okay, I'm going to grab this pretty early on here, so that way we get some extra revives. The last time I did this, though, I literally had, like, multiple elites spawn on me, and I just died, like, immediately. So it was kind of a wash. So we'll see if we can make that work. What else we got here? Nothing a whole... Oh, one of my favorite weapons. Yeah, but we're not, we're not about to do... Although Lightning Fist actually scales quite a bit off of magic power. Hold up. Hold up a second. Are we going to play Lightning Fist? We have a really good space for it. Yeah, I mean, come on. We're not about to lose out on this. We're taking the Lightning Fist. Scales off of magic damage. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it live. Doing it live. Just one of the coolest looking weapons in the game. Scales a little bit off that magic power, and it punches, and we enjoy punches. If anyone gets close to us, we'll punch them. There we go. So you can see the slow definitely taking its toll here on the elite enemy. If we can hit him enough times, though, he will become frozen, and then he will not move, and he will have to let us go. There we go. Elite down. Nice. Now let's just build up some health for the future rounds. Although, if you... Okay, well, I guess I kind of had that one coming after I literally just said that happened the last time I played this. Literally, as soon as I take it, I go ahead and I get killed. So, that was a waste of an item. Okay, nice. We got a Mystic Skull here. We'll definitely be picking that up. That's a quite odd shape to build, but it was a choice I made. We're gonna stick with it. What do we want to do here? None of these, I don't think. None of these either. Okay, we're at this point we are going to get a bit more lifesteal. I'm going to need that. Oh, we will go ahead and get a magic prism. Man, am I literally just building? Can only use enchanted? Yeah, because these are enchanted, right? They are. Okay. I was going to say, like, does that work like that? Man, am I just building the fist shaman? Are we just fisting it with the shaman? We got another, like, decent spot to put it in. But then I'd have to lose some stuff. Okay, we'll hold on to it for next time. We also have another ice wand here, which honestly, the ice wand might be the better pick to go. It's a little bit odd since I can't put it in right here though. Although can I? Hang on. Do we have? If I do this, let me put this in first because it's easier for me to visualize. If I put, yeah, that's really odd shaping. But we can do this. We can do this. We can do something like this, and then this is really weird. Yeah, so we're going to lose out on some experience if I do that, but that's okay because we just picked up skull, so that's fine. We'll keep that locked. Anything else that I want today? Yeah, potion amulet's pretty good. Pretty good. I think I can afford to lose one of these. Get one of these. Looking and seeing if I want to get that hand mirror. I guess not. I have the additional heals from potion amulet. You taunt me. Alright, we'll get you next time. I need another revival. That first one was a fluke. Ooh, yeah, especially with range here. Okay, stuck on the telescope. Especially with the range here. The fist is going to be great. Get in their fist. Blow them up. Three levels. I'll take it. Okay, so I want to fill out this down here. Let's go ahead and open up. There we go. There we go. Let's open up some of that. Open up some of here so that way I can slot some more stuff up here. That's the weird space, so put that there. Let's see now. So we can put this up here, you over here, and now I have this weird space. Oh, god dang it, Bobby. Okay, we're going to take this. Drop me down to half. Give me some revive. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Got all these weird crevices and cracks and stuffs. It's a lot of resource gain. But we lose a lot of range. Ooh, I will definitely take that. Hold up now. Hold up now. We got a party. Don't need to sell that just yet. There's tier 2 Staff of Fireball. I think I want to fit that in more than I want to fit another fist. The question is, am I going to be able to? I do already have a nice 3 over here that I can kind of line up. So I think at this point what I'm going to do is just go to the next floor. And then maybe at that point I'm going to start rearranging some stuff. And try and make this a little bit prettier. Try and make this, you know, fit in a little bit better. So might end up pausing the video. Or not pausing the video. I'll probably just speed it up for you guys. So you can at least kind of see what I'm doing, but it's not going to take me like, you know, a couple minutes of silence. It's going to take, you know, like 10-15 seconds of silence. Oh, we got some invuln. Let's go ahead and grab that. Nice. All right, let's go. Yeah, so let's also open up some space down here. Okay, so this is a very nice pickup to start. Let's go ahead and open this up. We'll open this up here. Make us nice and square. Gonna do a couple more. I am gonna take this mystical finger. It doesn't help us. I mean, it helps us a little bit because of the magic power, melee power, but ultimately, it's mostly I'm just gonna take it for the attack speed. And I think at this point... Dang you, Bobby. Okay, gonna lock that in. All right, so we're gonna take or I'm gonna basically speed forward through all this. That way you can at least see what's going on, what I'm going through. But I'm gonna speed this up just to make it a little better. I'm gonna try and fit in this other staff fireball, and if I can, lightning fist. But I am mostly trying to fit in the staff fireball. So, yeah, cue the music. All right, so this is kind of what we ended up with here. We do have, unfortunately, we only have 5 weapons touching the scorpion tail, so I was able to get 2 of the staff fireballs touching. I do have these 3 staff of, or the ice ones touching. I have this ice one touching multiple. This one is touching multiple. This one is touching 3. So actually, what I should do is I'm going to put this over here. We're going to put this one over here, and this one over here, since this is the highest level one, so that way it's touching the most stabs. These don't really care about touching anything. We got 1 ice one up here that is touching 2 stabs. We have all our luck. We have some experience. We have these experience, basically all these experience items over here. We also have this flame wand over here. We have our health gain down here. We got our lightning fist. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make this work, at least this round. We're going to take a little bit of extra damage here, so we'll slot that down here. We do have this really odd space, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to find something to fit in. Ruby staff I don't think we're going to make work. I think we're just going to increase our range here, and I think I'm just going to do this. So we're going to slot this down here. We're going to slot this over here. We'll put our lanterns next to each other. We have this spot for something else, and yeah, overall it's a little bit prettier. I think it works out just fine. Let's go ahead and look. This is going to give us more crit chance. And yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. We got enough vitality, so let's go ahead and burn that. What else do we want here? Crit chance and attack speed. Yeah, we'll take that for now. This doesn't count as a glove, right? It doesn't. That's fine, though. We can go to the next floor, and let's get her done. Now that we are a little bit more optimal. All right, let's see if we can freeze the succubus, because I don't want to fight her in the least bit. Oh my god, okay, where's our health? Where's our health? There's a spinny boy. Spinny boy is doing projectiles. Red projectiles on fire is no bueno. We don't like that. Yeah, he just comes out of nowhere. He's the spinny little demon one-eyed boy. Do not like fighting him. Yeah, this boy right here. He's doing his little spinny thing. Don't like it. Get out of my face. All right. That was almost a little bit scary. That was almost a little bit scary. Okay. Let's go ahead and open up spaces over here, I suppose. What do we want? Okay, I think we're losing that. There is another ice wand. Am I willing to start combining? What does that bring us to? 40, only a little bit more damage, but it makes it a bit bigger. If I combine, I lose 2 weapons if I do that, but then I can put, you know what? No, I am going to do that. So we're going to combine these 3. And then, yeah, unfortunately that doesn't count as a glove, but that's fine. We can do this, put our bracers down here. We can pick this up. Boom. We got a fist. Now we kind of have a spot that we can put another wand in here to fill this out. For example, if we want to put this flame wand, well, actually the flame wand wouldn't fit. I would need something a little bit longer. There's a crystal staff that I'm actually looking to grab that I haven't found yet. We'd also do like this rapier. Although it does work off of melee damage, but it spawns 6 orbs of lightning on hit, dealing 35, 9 electric damage. So it scales off of magic power. Is this something that we want to build into? We have a pretty decent spot to fill it in. I guess I'm going to hold on to it. Ah, there's the crystal staff. Okay, so we're gonna do that rather than this rapier. Yeah. So the crystal staff calls forth hail of ice. So we are definitely gonna do that, and then so we're gonna be looking to fill in these spots. Let's see if I can unlock or find that potion there though. That will unlock some space. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we are. So I'm gonna save a bunch of my gold here. Go to the next floor. And hopefully not just like randomly die to Spinny Boy again. That is one of the downsides when you use a lot of fire damage, is that a lot of basically all the projectiles in this game are red. All the damage indicators are red, and red on red. I don't know if you guys know this, but red on red, a little bit difficult to see. So like right here, I can't see where any of the damage indicators are. And I actually don't know. Are there any transparency settings? Gameplay, graphics. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, so we can't turn down transparency on the effects, so that makes it a little bit tougher. Nice. 4 levels up. Sweet. Okay, so try it. Let me open up down here. Let me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. So let's go ahead and get our crystal staff here. Pop it in right there. Now we have 6 weapons touching. We're touching so many tips. Let's go. Ooh, staff of fireball. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Actually, you know what? I kind of just want to have more staff of fireballs. I think overall the damage here, honestly, I don't think it's going to be that. I don't want to lose basically 2 stabs in order to drop. So I'm gonna lock this in rather than leveling these up. We could just go for another potion amulet. Do we need this? I don't know that we necessarily need this, to be completely honest with you. Man, they're taunting me with a good time. We're not going to take that, though. This one's interesting. Transforms into 1 random character starting item. I'm going to be honest. We're going to try it out. Let's see what it pops into. Adjacent weapons give +3 armor. Adjacent armor gives +3 move power. Okay, well, we don't really care about that, and these are all weapons. So how much is that actually giving me for armor? Going from -2 to 7. Okay, I mean, that's something. Is it the best thing in the world? Nah, but move speed, resource gain, enemy amount. Okay, we kind of want to grab the flag, actually. So let's do this. We'll pop this up here. We'll pop this down here. I also do want a little bit more lifesteal. Where we're at, we're only at 8. I think we can... Yeah, I can afford to get rid of this. Okay, mirror. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Now we're a little bit far away from that, so we're gonna lose the staff. One could argue that maybe I should have just taken the purple one out, fused the blues to get 2 purples, but then I'm going down from a purple and 2 blues to 2 purples, and I think I would rather just have more stabs than have one that's a little bit better. At least for right now. If I had another weapon lined up that I could slot in there, I would probably go ahead and upgrade it, but where we were at, I don't think that there was going to be that much upside to doing that. We'll just wait till later. But really what we're missing at this point is we're missing some of the higher tier items that allow us to scale our damage a little bit better. We're kind of just like sitting here on the lower tier items, and so our damage is kind of piddly at this point. So hopefully we can pick up, where's our move speed at? 12. So, okay, so someone pointed this out to me, and I think that the devs should address this and fix how this is looking. So if you read this quickly, this reads +1 dodge chance for each 1% move speed and +1 luck for each 1% move speed. However, that is not actually what it reads. The first line actually reads +1 dodge chance for each -1 move speed. So the minus on this is on a different line, and that caught me many times looking at this. So thank you to the commenter who actually pointed that out. Yeah, that should 100% be addressed because that is very, very weird to look at. Now, we could take this because it's going to give us a bunch of extra luck, and I think I am actually going to do that because it's going to give us more luck than 2 of these dice. So we're going to get rid of a couple of these dice. We're going to slot this in. Do have another flame wand. Don't think we're going to be in the market to fit that in, though. We do have some magic power and recovery. We do lose some life steal. But that is going to help out my damage. So we will take this flower. Another tier 2. Okay, so because we have a bunch of gold here, and we're likely going to be able to find another staff, I'm going to go ahead and combine these. Kind of do what I said I wasn't going to do before. But again, I should be able to find, hopefully, another staff. Ooh, there's a tier 4 flame wand, though. Okay, we're going to hold on to that. There. Oh, god dang it. I got tricked again. Okay, well, we can at least slot this in for an additional weapon here. Vitality minus damage. Yeah, we don't really want that. It's just flat damage. Go ahead and take that. Dodge chance. Don't really care for that. Yeah, there's a tier 2. We'll take the tier 2. It's tier 1 ice wand. Don't really care about that. Oh, okay. Now, okay, we got some nice stuff here. We got some nice stuff. So let's go ahead and let's upgrade. Let's get, I'm okay with getting three purple staff of fireball staffs. Now the question is, do I want to, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit 2 of these in here without doing some major adjustments. So the question is, like, am I selling the purple for the red? I think I am, because I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I think it's going to take me too long to try and fit a 4th in, and I don't think I'm even going to be able to fit it in here. And I'm already waiting here on this flame wand, which honestly I'm going to hold on to for maybe another round. We'll see if we can slot it in. And I need to keep my eye out. I haven't even seen the hailstorm effect, so I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, I see. It's kind of shooting at, oh, it's kind of shooting out just little. Oh, that's not at all what I thought it was going to do. I thought it was going to have like a big AoE and hit like ice damage in that area. So that stuff is probably not as beneficial for this build as I thought it initially was. Right? I heard Blizzard, and I figured that it was going to be a giant freeze AoE. So, I don't know. I'm surprised that... I mean, I still have a few weapons to unlock, but I think I've unlocked all the staffs. I'm surprised there's not a big kind of like counterplay to the Staff of Fireballs, but when it comes to freeze, like ice damage. Although maybe I suppose that is the counterplay. It does do AoE. It's just like spread in a cone with a bunch of little pellets. Okay, so what kind of shit? I need to make... What is going to be the easiest way to slide this in? Honestly, probably down here. Although you're not giving me these spaces, which I need. I need these spaces. Text on a Great Bolt Lightning dealing 50%. So it deals 50% magic power. So we're not going to get additional area, so I'm probably not going to build into that. There's no real reason to. Do I go for the extra revival? I don't think so. Don't think we need it. Oh, we could go for extra range. Oh, tier 4. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Okay, let's get some extra crit chance. Let's get some extra lifesteal. We'll put that better count as a glove. We'll get the extra range. Get the extra crit. Do I want this? Where is my dodge? Where's my dodge chance? Dodge chance. Am I blind? Am I not seeing dodge on the side? Oh, because I don't have any. It's white. Okay. I'm like, I know it's over there somewhere. Yeah, I'm just not fine. I need like the scaling items, man. There's another. Okay, so we can get rid of this one. We can grab this one. Make it pretty. Do we want to grab recovery for more lifesteal? Yeah, we'll grab one of the cubes. Okay. Here we go. Floor 17. Let's go. Like, really, a lot of, like, the tier 4 build-around items we just haven't been finding, unfortunately. You know, like, the heart would be really good for a lot of extra lifesteal, as well as damage scaling off of lifesteal. That would be a really good one to find. We haven't found any of the... I don't think we've found any of the demon head, which gives 25% extra damage and spawns more enemies. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest, I've tried this run a couple times. I literally died like halfway through the final boss fight on a really good build, which kind of pained me. You know, I thought it was a really good build, and it was one that I was very excited to post, and then literally like halfway through the fight he just like obliterated me, and I was very sad. So I kind of forget if it was that build or this build. I think it might have been that build that we had the demon head. Yeah, because I had it up here. Hey, demon head. Cool. That works. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, at this point, I think... Oh, actually, I can slot this in right down here. Why can't I not slot that in? Oh, because it's the wrong freaking way. Oh, but I can do this. There we go. Now, can I slot this in? I likely can somewhere. This is one of those weirdly shaped items, though. Trident's a very fun one to play. We'll play that in a different class, but I really like this weapon. So, how am I going to fit this in? Where am I going to fit it in? That is the better question. I think actually this is the easiest way to do this. Slot that in there. I would like to get this runebound crystal at some point, so we'll go ahead and lock that in. Head to the next floor, see what we can find. So last floor, our DPS was around, what, 2,500? I think it was a little bit above 2,500, like 2.6, 2.7. So we'll see what we can get up to this floor. Yeah, we've already flown by that. We're up to 4,000, so we're doing quite a bit more damage now. Oh, we've jumped up to 5,000. All right. Maybe my count was a little bit wrong on the last floor. Maybe I'm thinking of a couple floors back that I looked up and saw 2,500. Up to 6,000? I don't know if anyone knows what the experience counter next to DPS is changing. I'm not sure what that is indicating though. So if anyone knows, let me know down in the comment section, because it popped on when I turned on the DPS meter, and don't know if you know this, but that I don't think that is indicating damage per second. Okay, so this I want to be putting next to enchanted weapons. Is there a good place that I can kind of... Yep, there's a spot right here that is prime real estate. I don't think we have... Well, actually, we can do this. We can do... Okay, so we can get rid of this. We can slot this over here. Bring the fire wand up here for another weapon. Hey. Thank you. Slot that in there. Oh, we got another one. Okay. This one, though, doesn't have... Do we have another... I'm hoping for another one that's pretty clear as to where we can put it. Like, maybe right here is a pretty good spot. So we do that. We do... I think we're just going to get rid of a little bit more lifesteal. I think it's fine. Get more magic power. We also get more melee power, which is going to help out our fists. Got another prism. Slot that in. Wow, that's really late. That's really late. Yeah, I don't think I'm going for this. It's a bit too late for that, I think. Oh, there's another demon head. There's another demon head. All right, we'll try and fit that in later. We're gonna be able to get rid of these mystical skulls because we don't need all the experience. So we'll slot that in, and then yeah, we'll get around. Actually, let's use a couple more cycles here. What's my move speed? 12. I mean, okay, we're gonna lock it in. We're gonna try and fit those things in. It's an additional 24% damage. That's not too shabby. It's not too shabby at all. But that's a lot of spaces we need to open up. We might have to get lucky with some barrel drops, getting us some additional levels to fit everything we want to in. And unfortunately, these barrels are dropping us the invulns. And while that is very nice of them, I would definitely like more levels. If you could drop some levels, that would be fantastic. Because I think we're going to be just... Oh, nice. Just in time. We got another level. Okay, so how do we want to play this? Well, that was pretty straightforward. Mostly I did that just because I knew there was an easy slot to go in right here. Now, I don't have enough space for this, but we can get rid of these mystical skulls. That's going to help us move stuff around, right? So we can move like this over. So I need, let's see. So we need 6 and a weird one. 6 and a weird one. Now, if we do something like that, I would need this square or this square. So if we do this and I do something like, we can get rid of luck. We don't need that anymore. All these weird spaces, actually, that's not really going to matter all that much now that I think about it. Thinking. It's probably going to be easier if I do something like this. That doesn't work. What if we do this? Are we getting closer? It doesn't look like we're getting any... Ding. All right. There we go. So that takes our damage percent from 64 up to 104. Not too shabby, I have to say. Oh man, Tier 4 Ruby Staff, why you taunt me so? What else we got here? Vitality. Yeah, we don't really want to... Do we want to drop that much? Our crit chance is already pretty in the toilet, so I'm not too worried about that. At this point, I'm probably just trying to find some more... Ooh, we do have another runebound crystal here. I just don't want to lose out on my lifesteal, though, is the thing. We do have the pocket watch. I think I will try and slot that in. These, like, odd amounts are really screwing with me, though. Because, like, if I do something like this, that leaves... This is still odd. What if we do... Okay, we'll move this down here. Let me move these gloves down here. Then we have that. I think at this point I'm looking for like inventory expansion. I'm also looking for things like this to level up our weapons. We are going to level up. What do I want to level up? Do we just level up the fist? No, probably not. Let's go ahead and level up our ice wand. That is much too late, but that's what I was looking for very early on. These need 3 to combine. Take this for more armor. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay, so I would combine these. However, I have a feeling that if I do, I'm going to spend too much time re-rolling, and I'm not going to have enough to fill out the rest of my weapons, so I'm not going to spend on that yet. That, however, is a nice little pickup. I will take that. Okay, so the Sacred Leaf we are going to take. Just got to figure out where I'm going to slot it in. Honestly, probably in the miniature lantern. I think we're just going to get rid of these. We don't really need... There's no sense in adding more enemies to the final floor. And range, we already have a little bit. Don't really care about spreading out all that more. I would much rather take more health and more armor to protect us against the final boss. At this point, lifesteal. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap out that for this, which will give us a little bit more lifesteal and save some of our damage. And I think that might be it. I think I'm going to take the attack speed here. We do lose the move speed, though, which I think is overall fine. And if we get this, then I would want to get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of this miniature lantern, put in another pocket watch. And that's going to do it for us. So that is going to be our final build. Fingers crossed that it is strong enough to beat this boss. I'm assuming that it is, but I've been wrong before. We do have a revive, which is going to be very helpful, which is something that I didn't have in the last run I did. And, of course, we have Spinny Boy Elite here, which I'm not a fan of. That's a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and back off a little bit. Hopefully we can take out this Elite here pretty quickly. Don't get stuck on the bookshelf. Yeah, we're losing a lot of health from this boss, but we're gaining a lot back. Gonna back off a little bit, try and regain some of that life that we just lost. I think we're gonna hit a revive here. I can't really see where his attack pattern is going because it's all red on red on red. Okay, we're back up to full health, though. He's almost dead. Get him! Get him! Kill him! Yeah, there we go. Nice little victory there with the Shaman. 2.2 million damage. That's the final build. Yeah, so... I think that this staff overall was probably not the best way to go with this build. I do wish that we could see DPS numbers, kind of like, so if you've been watching any of my Soulstone Survivor runs, you can see at the end of the screen, you can see the damage of each individual, or not each individual weapon, because there are ways to have 2 of the same skill, and they'll combine their totals, but I do wish there were ways, there was a screen right here that would show you the DPS of all your weapons. Again, you don't have to show me the individual, like this staff did X amount of damage, this staff did this amount of damage. If that was easy to code, then I would say go for it. But if you could say like, okay, all your ice wands combined did this amount of damage, or even if it's just DPS, right? Because DPS you could average out and you would be able to find a much better way to check out damage. But that way I could tell, you know, which weapons were being most effective. And again, if you guys know what this experience percentage count is, it's always been less than 100%. So even when we have, you know, in the past we've had the experience boosting items, and this still was under 100%. So I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be indicating. But yeah, other than that, a successful Calamity 5 run with the Warlock Shaman aspect. Thank you everyone so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed the video, if you liked the build, would you kindly smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more roguelike action? And if you have some suggestions on how we could have made the build a bit better, of course, if you have timestamps, that would always be very helpful. But if you got any tips, let me know, because like myself, I'm always looking to improve, and I'm sure there are other people out there as well who are also looking to improve, and your comments would be very helpful for that. But guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Ganyonz, and I'll see y'all next time.